Well, hello and welcome back. Today we have two fragrances that are a little different from your sweeter side fragrances. And this video is inspired by one of my subscribers who's just starting out and made a very good choice in starting his collection with the Versace Eros Eau de Toilette. It's a very nice choice. However, my advice would be maybe the next step, if you want to get away from a sweet scent, get into more ambroxany or woody type of scents, or fougere. On your left, we have Versace Dylan Blue, the famous Dylan Blue. And on your right, we have Montblanc Explorer. Very good fragrance at a good price. On the initial alcohol blast, the Dylan Blue, you get an opening of fresh citrus and amber. On the Explorer, you get a lot of alcohol. In my bottle, the alcohol was really strong. So it took me about a minute for it to dry down a bit. And then bergamot, lemon, plus sage come into view. The sage gives it a herbally type of opening, but it's mostly lemon and bergamot. And then, on the dry down, after about half an hour, the Dylan Blue, the ambroxan is still strong, and you get a little dusty tonka bean with some incense and musk. Almost oriental in flavor, oriental or Mediterranean. And it's exotic, but not too exotic. It's just enough to stand out in the crowd. For the Explorer, you get a clean barbershop fougere aromatic ambroxan and sage with a hint of citrus mix. And on the performance, the Dylan Blue is a very good performer, and it'll project well with a good sillage. On the Explorer, I would say it's a good performer, not quite as strong as the Dylan Blue. It's a good performer, and you'll get a moderate sillage. On the masculinity scale, the Dylan Blue, I give it a 6 out of 10. And then on the Explorer, I give it an 8 out of 10. It's a little bit more masculine than the Dylan Blue. Now going back, I forgot to mention the longevity. On the Dylan Blue, it'll become a skin scent probably 45 minutes on my dry skin, and then will last a good 4 to 6 hours, maybe even 8 hours. On the Montblanc Explorer, it turns into skin scent after about half an hour on my dry skin, and then can last me about 3 to 4, maybe 5 hours. I would say the Dylan Blue is a little bit more better performer, but the Montblanc Explorer is a little bit more masculine. Now price-wise, as I mentioned before, these are reasonably priced. They're not bargain bin cheap, but it's on the lower end of designer prices. And they're readily available through your discounters. So get your discount and find a good price and pick these up. Now, would I buy these again if I lost them? I would say for the Dylan Blue, I would say yes. Not only for the ambroxan, but the performance. I'd say for the money, you get a very good performer. You'll get a lot of attention, and if you're into compliments, you'll probably get a lot of compliments wearing this, even with normal spraying. If you really want to get attention, then spray a couple more above the normal, maybe on your clothes or in your hair. And would I buy the Montblanc Explorer again? I would say yes, because it's inspired by Creed Adventus. I had a sample of Created Ventus and I dabbed it on my skin and compared it to the Explorer, and they're very close. I don't have a full bottle of Created Ventus, so I can't speak for how a good spraying will do. I just had a little dabber bottle of Creative Ventus. But from my nose, it's very similar. I wouldn't say a clone, but pretty darn close. When would you wear these? These are very versatile. You can wear these night and day. Good for dates, good for school, good for work. However, the Dylan Blue, you want to be careful not to overspray for work or school. And the Dylan Blue, I would say, just slightly has a nighttime feel. So if you had to pick a day or night fragrance, I would say the Dylan Blue is a little bit more night friendly. But like I said, you can rock it during the day. And the Montblanc Explorer, day or night. So I hope this has been helpful, and take care until next time.